we have a delivery in on a Wednesday, and we split it up into packs which we sell for 50p, so that we have a variety of produce in, so sort of like milk, eggs, yoghurt, fresh meat, microwave meals. And when people come in on a Friday, there's normally about 6 or 7 different varieties of packs that they can purchase, which helps them to feed their family healthy meals over the weekend. A lot of the food we have in is quite expensive then, so we have like a lot of the premium ranges and stuff that are just short dated. So all of the produce is in date, but like the average sort of value of a 50p pack is between sort of £4 and £5. So we try and have at least one option of a recipe pack per week. So one of the ones that we've done in the past is the pita pizzas that we've got on the wall here. Everything went out with all the ingredients, but then when it comes to like the spices, which we recognise that a lot of families, when they're doing their weekly shop, if they were to have to go out and buy like £4 or £5 worth of spices for a dish, that would put them off because they don't have it within their food budget. So we actually do the spices in smaller jars or bags, so they have the recipe, the ingredients, but then just like 2 tablespoons of the spice. We then sometimes do like a follow-up on that. So if we did, for instance, a shepherd's pie pack, then they could buy enough spice to do 5 shepherd's pies. And once people actually get into the habit of cooking that meal and get confident with it, then they are more likely then to go out and purchase the spices for themselves to continue to do that. So we try and sort of make it as educational as possible for both the parent and the child. So we try and make the recipes simple, so that it's something that you could do with your child and cook together. When we done consultation and surveys towards the end of last year before we started the project, a lot of the comments coming back were that towards the end of people's pay cycles, they've got a couple of pounds left in their pocket, but if they were to like run out of washing powder, for instance, then that is £3 of your budget gone to go and buy washing powder. So we bulk buy Daz washing powder, tea bags, coffee whitener, sugar, and we actually split it up into smaller items. So for 50p you could purchase 10 tea bags and enough coffee to do 10 cups of coffee for 50p, or you could choose to have 5 scoops of washing powder and 2 toilet rolls for 50p each, to make it easier for those people who've only got a couple of pounds left in their pocket towards the end of the payday, so they're not then forced to choose between washing their clothes or having a cup of tea in the morning. They can do all of it because they can just buy a little bit of each. There's often free stuff going out from here as well, so like fruit and veg, or if we have like excess butter and things like that in, then we put additional things in the pack. And there's normally quite a good variety. Obviously the earlier you get, the better variety you have.